going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're gonna be doing something super special. I'm actually really excited. I've been wanting to do this video for a few months now, but wanted to kind of wait until everything kind of settled. So today's video is going to be about my business, Buff Bunny Collection. This is something that I started in my living room in 2016. I released some merch. It was like some Buff Bunny shirts, and during that time I wanted to create an actual brand, create my own custom pieces. I created a brand, a movement, and I wanted to get them in the hands of people all over the world. So I started off in my living room, and just the actual logo, the brand, creating the message behind it. And what started at a dining room table moved into my home office. And then as I was ordering more and more units of leggings, sports bras, tops, jackets, it took over not only my office, but also my 2 spare bedrooms and my living room, my dining room, the hallway. I was ordering so many units, it was just taking over my house. I eventually got a warehouse, and I thought it was enough room. It was 2,000 square feet, but in 6 months, we were busting at the seams. Like, we outgrew this warehouse so fast. It was growing so fast that it was a blessing, but also very stressful because, we're having to keep up with all these different customers and making sure everyone was taken care of. I didn't go to school for business. I went to school for biology. I didn't even graduate. I have like 6 classes left. Business was not something that I was ever super passionate about, more of like the science math nerd. So I was like tackling this whole new monster. But I knew that having this brand was so important to me. Right now we currently carry extra small through extra, extra large, and we are eventually gonna be expanding that, which I'm very excited about. Probably seen this kind of unfold over the last few years. You've seen, okay, like here's me starting the brand. Okay, here's me shipping stuff out of my home office and my living room and all that. And here's the warehouse, which I think is really cool because this whole journey's been documented online. But some things that I didn't show you guys was the mistakes, the stress, the errors, all of that every business has. None of us had experience with running an e-commerce run company. This meant we had a lot of growing pains, a lot of mistakes, but always took care of our customers. It got to a certain point where I had to take a step back. I was like, we were growing so fast, and our mistakes and errors were growing. Our percentage was growing. As you grow, you're gonna get more mistakes and errors, but if that percentage is growing, then that's when you wanna be able to take a step back and be like, okay, how can I fix these issues? And it was things that could be fixed. Small percentage, so I would say about like 3%, maybe a little bit less, and I wanted to fix that. I wanted to get to 1%. I was like, there's no reason we shouldn't get to 1%. I had to take a step back and think, okay, like when it comes to the customers, you wanna give the customers the ultimate experience. Right now they're getting amazing clothes, amazing quality, amazing prices, but the biggest thing, some of these girls weren't getting the wrong items, and it was very frustrating. And so I realized having my own fulfillment center was exhausting, stressful, and costing me a lot of money because you're getting scanning systems, laptops, the warehousing, shelving, the computers, the staff, the space, just everything that goes into a fulfillment center is very expensive if you want it to run well. And I think it's really important to kind of do that in the beginning, especially if you're a small business, small brand starting out. It's like definitely, be very hands-on and do that. But I had an amazing group of girls in San Antonio that absolutely crushed it, but it got to a certain point where it was too much for us to handle. So one of the major changes that I decided to make when I did move to Houston was changing to a fulfillment center. A fulfillment center is a company that you hire where they just charge you per package, and it's a professional team. They scan everything in, so there should be like very, very limited mistakes. So I looked at one here locally in Houston, and I was like, you know what, like this is good, this is perfect. And that's when Christian came to me and said, hey, what if I start a fulfillment company? I love this idea because they would run it as a fulfillment company. I'm a client, I'm a customer, and everything would be handled as a regular fulfillment center. But the extra little perk I get is being able to go into the warehouse and get things when I need it, which is not something a regular fulfillment center lets you do. But they were like, we'll let you do that last minute if you want to grab something for a trip or whatever, ship something out to a friend, family. And so this was kind of like the best of both worlds. So that is one of the major changes that we did moving to Houston, is that Christian started a fulfillment company and Derek is running it. And the reason I wanted to wait until now to do this is that we just had one of our biggest launches we've ever done, and it went so smooth, knock on wood. I know it's been like, what, 2 weeks now. but I'm still kind of like in shock. We probably had close to less than 1% of errors and mistakes. It's a very, very small amount. And because of this, our customer service emails that used to be like up here, insane, overwhelming. We'd have like 5 people on it all the time. Fifth of the amount of emails that we're getting now, because so many people are getting their stuff faster, getting the right orders, they're getting the right items that they ordered. For this, I'm just so grateful for. I can actually sleep now. The second change in the company was bring on a designer, someone that had experience with designing fabrics, corresponding with factories, and that's when I brought on Ashley Kasdorf. And Ashley is from Canada, and she has completely transformed this business. I couldn't be more appreciative to her. She went to school for pattern making, design, business for 9 years, and what she's done is able to help us create the pieces, design the pieces, correspond with the factories, as well as helping me plan the launches, the launch dates, making sure that things are coming in on time, making sure that we have photo set samples, all of that. And that has really alleviated so much in the business. The second person we hired was Kayla, and she is our office manager. Kayla makes sure that all the bills are paid for, and she is kind of the glue that kind of goes in between everyone. So everyone goes to Kayla whenever they have questions or issues. People also go to me, but we're trying to transition that to eventually going straight to Kayla. Kayla makes sure that everyone is paid. She takes care of all the billing. She works with our accountant. She helps with photo shoots. She kind of helps with everything. She's an office manager, so manages the whole realm. We also hired KK. She's our customer service manager, and she makes sure that she's on Instagram, on emails, and making sure everyone is taken care of. We also have a couple virtual girls helping us out as well, Mary and Laura. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are amazing. And then the next person we have on our team is Jazzy. Jazzy works with us part-time, and she kind of helps plan special events. She's gonna be helping with our model search, with our pop-up that we are doing in Edmonton in May, with certain photo shoots, certain campaigns. She's kind of our special events coordinator. Being in Houston, we have access to a lot of amazing content creators, a lot of models, a lot of videographers, photographers, studios. We just have access to so much now that I'm so excited. And the last change I made was having a new office. Freaking love this office. It is beautiful, it is stunning. I made sure I spent special time decorating it, making it beautiful, so that it was an environment that the girls love to come to work in. It's beautiful for meetings, and it's a perfect space because it's one large room, so we're able to communicate very easily, like, hey, did you do this? Is this over here? What's going on with this? What's over there? Can you grab this? Can this? It's perfect for now. We're gonna be here for about a year. The reason that we wanted this space for about a year is because this fulfillment center we're doing right next door, it is easy access. So if there's any issues with customer service, returns, exchanges, I need to pull something for a shoot, model over here, we're very close by. We're actually located in Alphalete Gym, which I think some people kind of already knew because they would see the background of my videos. They'd be like, I hear the gym, like I know you're in Alphalete Gym. So that's where we are. Okay guys, that is all the changes that I made to the company, and I know this was like a complete business talk. I know some of you guys are very interested in this and some of you guys are not. So I'm just excited. I'm ready for 2019. I'm ready to tackle it all. So in order to celebrate this whole new everything, I'm gonna be giving away 4 gift cards from Bunny Collection for $50 each. All you have to do is give the video a thumbs up, comment below your favorite part of the video, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you guys so much for supporting this brand the last two and a half years now, and just supporting the brand in any way. I love you guys, and let's kill it in 2019.